Could you handle the pressure and pitch business guru Marcus Lemonis? 3 veterans and small business owners will face off for their chance at $10,000. This is the Elevator Pitch, Veterans Edition.
Hi. How are you? Well, I'm Marcus Lemonis, and today the UPS store is going to be giving away $10,000 to the small business owner who can deliver the best pitch. Now, in the real world, elevator pitches don't always happen in elevators. They can happen anywhere. You have to be prepared for anything that can happen, right? Kerrie, you're first. How are you?
$10,000 would go a really long way. Everything that I can spare goes towards Savanna Sandals.
The pitch starts now.
My name is Kerrie Gil. I'm the founder of Savanna Sandals. We're an eco-conscious sandal line manufactured from recycled materials in South Africa. I was deployed in 2012 to Northern Africa. While I was there, I was able to see firsthand the pollution that affects countries across the world, but specifically the African continent, and I decided to do something about it. So when I came back to the States, decided to found Savanna Sandals. And what we're doing is taking that pollution, that man-made waste that would otherwise not degrade, we're turning it into something that everyone can use, and we're turning it into sandals.
Thank you very much. Richard, how are you, sir?
Well, what I do with $10,000 if we wanted is I would definitely get an office space and get through our workday, close the doors, go home, be with my daughter. My name is Richard Pepe, and I'm the owner of 3 Men and a Duck. So we are a labor-based moving company, and we help customers that provide their own trucks, their own moving trailers, pods, etc. And I was in the Navy myself, and so I'm no stranger to moving. Full-service carriers have a great deal of overhead. They have their trucks, their insurance, and a large amount of advertising. We're a local company, and we started just on the weekends just doing this and ended up building a customer base, and we have a lot of repeat customers as a result of that. We employ 3 to 4 different crews throughout the week, and it's a great niche deal.
What's the duck again? 3 Men and a Duck?
3 Men and a Duck was my daughter's idea. Actually, she is deaf, but she wears a cochlear implant, so she can hear somewhat if she can see you. When we were tossing around ideas for the name of the company, somebody had mentioned truck. She's in the back seat, she heard duck, lost it. She's 8 years old, it was just the funniest thing she'd ever heard. And being that we was just starting this a part-time thing, why not just have a little fun with it?
Victor?
My business is my second home. Oh, sorry. Don't cry. I love it so much that I haven't really paid myself for a long time. So there's a good possibility that I would be paying myself just a little bit because I haven't paid myself in 7 years.
So my name is Victor Ward, and I own Velowood Cyclery. Our premise is to build the most practical, beautiful, and customizable bicycles. I was in the Navy for 21 years. In the Navy, I got to ride on every aircraft carrier except for the Ronald Reagan. I got to learn my skills of tinkering and building and fixing things. My other goals for the shop is to teach mechanics that actually have some skills how to be better mechanics. It's really, really hard to find bike mechanics that actually have any skill at all. So I have created a school on Saturdays that I actually teach, and I help the community at large. And that's my pitch.
I think the fact that the 3 of you served our country is remarkable. Great job telling your story, great job connecting with me and making me want to listen and be engaged. Candidly, Victor, I thought your presentation was the least crisp. You had a lot of ums and ahs, and sometimes when you over-prepare, you tend to not be yourself. Richard, I like the way You ended your presentation, but I didn't love the way you started. You became the most comfortable when I asked you about the duck. And you talked about why you named it and what it meant to you. And you referenced your daughter and your face lit up. You need to be comfortable talking about that all the time because it's who you are and it's what makes you special. Kerrie, I thought your presentation was solid, but I think when you're selling something like sandals, which sounds to me like it's casual and it's fun, you have to take on the personality of your product. Again, all three of your presentations were good, but today, only 2 of you can move forward. Unfortunately, Victor, you will not be moving on to the next floor. I feel like your presentation just wasn't as crisp as it could be. I thank you for your service to our country. I wish you luck in your business. Thank you, sir. Kerrie and Richard, you're going to be moving on. What's most important is that I see that you've taken the advice that I've given you and you incorporate that into your presentation. With only 2 business owners left, my expectation is this pitch is going to heat up. Stay tuned for the next episode of the UPS Store Elevator Pitch, where Kerrie and Rich will battle off with an intense pitch to win $10,000. You won't want to miss it.
Watch the exciting conclusion now at youtube.com/the UPS Store.
I wanted to spend a few minutes with you after our session out there. I didn't really feel like I got to answer any questions or you got to ask any. So I thought we could just have a jam session for a few minutes. What do you think?
That's really great.
Well, one of the challenges that I always find for business owners is how they find time to have a balanced life.
Yeah.
What advice would you give other business owners that would help them maybe live the lifestyle that you're living? And working hard, but also taking care of your other priorities.
They need to take time off. You're gonna kill yourself.
What do you think that time off does for their creativity and for their ideas?
It's so important.
I'm sure you know this. The key to you being able to do that is surrounding yourself with good people. Nice meeting you. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you again for your service.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.